Hello, today I'm going to show you how to play 18 in Life by Skid Row. Okay, so the intro goes like this, with chorus on. Okay, so get your chorus pedal out. Okay, so the first part is the 4th fret of the A string, then the 5th fret of the B, then the 6th fret of the G. So then it's the 4th fret of the A, then the 4th fret of the B, then the 4th fret of the G, then the 4th fret of the D. So it's then it's the 4th fret of the A, then the 6th fret of the A, then the 4th fret of the A. So it's then you play the 5th fret of the B, then the 6th fret of the G, then the 4th fret of the A, then the 4th fret of the B, then the 4th fret of the G, then the 4th fret of the D. Then you play the 2nd fret of the A, then the 4th fret of the A. Okay, so far you have then you play the 5th fret of the B, then the 6th fret of the B, then the 4th fret of the A, then the 4th fret of the B, then the 4th fret of the G, then the 4th fret of the D. Okay, so far you have this. Then you could do this. Open A, then the 2nd fret of the D, and you have to let those ring. Then you play in a chord thing, whatever. Open high E and open B and the 2nd fret of the G. So it's goes to the 2nd fret of the A and the 4th fret of the D. Then together, the 4th fret of the G and open B and high E. So it's okay. So you have and just play that repeatedly through the thing, and then another guitar comes in, and I think it's like an acoustic. In the beginning, okay, and then it gets to the verse, which is like awesome. It's like okay, it goes. How does it go? It goes. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay, so you do in A. No, you do the low E, okay, palm muted, pick twice. Open low E, palm muted, pick twice. Okay? Then you play in A5 chord, which is open A and 2nd fret on the D and G strings. Then you palm mute the open A chord. You play that twice. Then you go to a B5 chord, which is the 2nd fret of the A string and the 4th fret of the D and G strings. So it's then from the 2nd fret of the low E, you slide up to the 4th fret of the low E, and you give that a vibrato, and you hold that, and then you play a C sharp 5 chord, which is the 4th fret of the A and the 6th fret of the D and G strings. Okay, so far you have okay, slowly that's okay, then it goes on and then it's like okay, you pick the 4th fret of the A, regular, and then you do this. Okay, that is the 4th fret of the high E, the 5th fret of the B, and the 6th fret of the G. So it's okay, and you hold that, and then it goes. Okay, that would be an A5 chord. I showed you that already, and a B5 chord. Okay, the A5 chord is picked twice, or played twice, and then the B5 chord is played once, and then you slide up to the 4th fret of the low E. Okay, so that's all the electric guitar during verse 1. So this is how it goes. Okay, then we get to a pre-chorus part. Hang on one second. Okay, just enough time. Okay, you play a D5 chord, or A5 chord, which is a 7th fret on the D and A strings, and the 5th fret on the low E. Then you palm mute it for that part, so it's like then you play it twice. Then you play a G sharp, which is 4th fret on the low E and 6th fret on the D and A strings. 6th fret on the D and A strings. So then you go down to a F sharp 5 chord, which is 2nd fret on the low E and 4th fret on the A and D strings. Okay, then you kind of, you don't like distinctive, you don't make it distinctive, but you pull off the 4th fret on the A and D strings, so it's like, and then you put your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the low E, and then you play this chord. Okay. When you palm mute it, so it's the 4th fret of the low E and the 2nd fret on the A and D strings. So it's like, then you play that F sharp 5 chord. Then you play the G sharp 5 chord that I showed you. Then you go back to the F sharp 5. Then you slide up to the G sharp 5. Then you play an A5 chord. Then you play a B chord, which is 2nd fret on the A and 4th fret on the D and G strings. So it's, and then you go to the chorus. The second guitar goes like this. that's gonna be in a separate video, part 2. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and keep rocking.